New at 6, legislation that would impose tougher penalties for people who fire celebratory gunshots is moving forward in Jefferson City. Our Missouri Chief Capitol Bureau reporter Emily Manley has more on a bill which honors a Kansas City child who was shot and killed.
Back in 2011, bullets fired on the 4th of July fell, killing 11-year-old Blair Shanahan Lane. Since then, her mom has been asking lawmakers to strengthen the state's laws. This week, nearly 13 years later, the Senate approved the legislation with a bipartisan vote.
Blair's law is intended to close that loophole when somebody is acting recklessly and shooting a firearm indiscriminately up in the air, and then it results in the death of another person.
After years of pleading for tougher laws, Blair's mom, Michelle, thought the fight was over last summer until she received a phone call from Senator Tony Luetkemeyer.
I had to have that conversation with her that the bill was being vetoed. That was a very tough conversation because we learned about the veto on July 3rd, which was the day before her daughter's death. She died on July 4th, several years prior.
Governor Mike Parson announced in July he was vetoing a large crime bill. Parson said in an interview following the veto, it wasn't Blair's law he didn't agree with. Instead, he disliked the provision regarding restitution.
I committed to her at that point, one of the first priorities that we're going to get out of the Judiciary Committee is a bill that contains Blair's law.
Under Blair's law, it would be a crime of unlawful discharge of a firearm to shoot a gun with criminal negligence within a city's limits. Another provision includes increasing penalties for assault of police dogs. But some say that goes too far.
The folks who defend themselves could be charged and convicted as a felon, which is not something that should be taken lightly.
The bill also raises the minimum age to be tried as an adult from 12 to 14.
There's still some people that don't believe a 14-year-old, and I'm probably in that camp, should be tried as an adult.
And creates Valentine's Law, named after St. Louis County Police Detective Antonio Valentine, who was killed in December of 2021 in a police pursuit when a man driving a stolen car and fleeing police struck his car head-on. The law would make it a felony for fleeing from police while committing a crime.
We know that these high-speed car chases are incredibly dangerous, not only to the officers, but to the public at large. And so this makes sure that we're tamping down that type of conduct.
The legislation now heads to the House, where a similar version of the bill has already passed. Reporting from Missouri Capitol Bureau, I'm Emily Manley.